What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and today I have Cleric Dragoon on the channel with me, and we are looking at 3 different attack strategies, all with female troops. I'm talking about a mass Valkyrie attack that includes a Queen Walk, we have the Witch Slap attack, and then we have a Red Witch attack, which includes portions of both of those strategies. All of these are at the Town Hall 9 level. We're going to have some fun. Let's jump into it right now. Here we are, guys, looking at the first base. In this attack, we're going to be using a Mass Valkyrie Queen Walk, and as you can see above me, Cleric Dragoon is with me today to break down these strategies and kind of look at how they are similar to the Red Witch, which is an attack strategy that he created himself. So who better to have on here to do this with me than Cleric Dragoon? How you doing today, brother?
Doing good, Echo. Appreciate you having me, bro.
No, it's great to have you on the channel. Why don't we start out this attack right here? As you can see, 6 healers in the composition, and I believe we have 13 Valkyries, bowlers in the clan castle. What do you think of this attack before we actually hit that play button?
I think that it's going to be a wild ride, man. That many Valkyries, it's going to be a wild ride.
All right, so let's hit it. Let's hit it in 3, 2, 1, and play. And I'm going to kind of shout it out. You jump in whenever you want, man. I believe a Queen Walk starts over in the east. Let's wait and see when this pops up right here. Here we go. That Queen Walk is starting in the east, and then 2 healers are going to be saved for the VALK. So what's going on when you see this CC dropped in?
You know, this is a bowler walk right here. It's actually a little bit different. When I first saw the troop comp, Echo, I was thinking something totally different, but
okay. I
like this, man. It's just the other end of the funnel, man. He's using the Valkyrie, or I mean the bowlers, to make the other end of the funnel. I think it's genius, man. It's beautiful. And
now here all the redheads come, and, you know, like you said, 13 of them jumping in the base is really going to tear up this base. I love Valkyries. When there's an attack with Valkyries in them, I'm a fan of the attack from the get-go. And what better to pop out of the CC than a Lava Hound for this attack, right?
Perfect, perfect. And this is a secondary hit, actually, Echo. So VA did know that before he chose this attack. So this is a great attack, actually, for this base.
It fits perfectly. Now the Queen just has to deal with those pups a little bit there. But as you can see, everything is going to kind of just go around the base. But there's so much power behind this. You have both of the heroes with healers on them. And you have those Valks. And you also have that heal spell left over to heal them up when need be, in case they get away from those healers.
Right, and he's just going to hold that until he has to play it. You know, those Valks are going to churn that outside, and the Queen is just going to do her little ranging, and the healers are in between both of them, as you said, so they're just going to go back and forth on the heroes.
No, it worked out well. It looks like there's about 5 or 6 Valkyries alive, and they could do a lot of damage. I love the DPS on these Valkyries, man.
And now look at this guy. Look at this, Echo. I mean, these Valks are just going to burn through this wall here in a minute.
Yep.
And this is going to be ripped, dude. The Queen's going to have range. Now she's going to go around. That Skelly spell is absolutely perfect.
Yep. It's always nice to have a Skelly spell in your back pocket if you can afford it.
Oh, yeah. I love to carry Skelly spells, depending on the attack method, of course. But look at this. Absolutely crushed by B.A. Baracus.
Yeah, definitely. Any things that you loved about that attack that you just want to kind of throw out there before we move on to the next one?
Well, this particular attack, you know, this is one of the main reasons whenever I made the hybrid Red Witch off of a Witch Slap, was this very reason, just because Valkyrie's burrow through a base so well. So that just shows you how effective Valkyries can be. So there you go.
There you go, and you mentioned Witch Slap, so let's head on over to that Witch Slap example that we have right now. So in this second attack, we have the Witch Slap attack strategy, and we're talking about the classic Witch Slap with the healers on the outside, one of probably the strongest Town Hall 9 attack strategies right now. You guys know that I love Gobo Laloon, but Witch Slap is still very solid at Town Hall 9. So Goon, the composition right here, thoughts?
Well, I mean, now, this isn't quite the classic slap. If you notice, there's only 3 healers. So he has taken down one of the healers, and looks like he's brought some more wizards. So it's, you know, he's sacrificing the healing power here. And we'll just have to see how he works the healers in. If he's going to put 1 on one side and 2 on the other, Who knows?
Well, let's watch. Let's get into it. In 3, 2, 1, and play. All right, so we're starting out in the south right there with a whole bunch of actually, with the majority of the witches are down there. And
yeah, and he's
he's
put the healers. Yep, he's put the healers. And now, as you can see, now pause it for a second, Echo.
Yep, paused at 138.
Yeah, I'm at 139, but you see why he's done that, right? He's got air defense on the side with no healers.
Yep,
so those
smart.
witches, you know, if he would have put healers on that side, it would have shredded them.
Right.
So he's put it that way, and it makes sense. This is actually a really nice planned witch slap. You know, witch slap can hit a multitude of bases, even this one with the off-center ADs. So that's why Yakuza done what he did. It's beautiful, actually. So you ready? We'll play it again in 3, 2, 1, play.
Okay. So now the bowlers are being dropped in right behind the heroes, as we normally know. I love the customization of attacks, Goon. When someone does something like that, like think ahead of time, not just cook it up and throw it in. When they actually think it out, it makes it.
Well,
pretty.
it's not always about a certain troop comp. You know, it's the troop comp for a certain base. Like a lot of people ask you, you know, what do I need to build to make a witch slap? Well, you can give them the generic version, but sometimes a base don't allow for that. It calls for something different. And right here, it takes somebody like Yakuza, who obviously uses the slap a lot, to, you know, formulate these different troop comps for the needs of the base.
And it obviously did well. It would have been basically 28 wasted camp spots using those healers on the other side of the base.
Absolutely, it shredded them.
And I mean, this base is getting crushed right here. We have a bunch of witches and bowlers and wizards around the right-hand side. The queen is almost at full health, pounding on that wall with her ability left over. And we even have one or two witches on the western side of the base heading up towards the south, just trying to... I love this attack. I love the end of it because of the amount of skeletons that survive. Somehow they got through those wizard towers without getting smoked. And there's so many skeletons on top of this town hall in the end. It looks awesome.
And he just popped the queen there, so absolutely crushed the Tesla farm and going to finish off that wizard tower. And this base is a wrap.
Yeah, it looks awesome. I love when the bases get overwhelmed with the skeletons with Witch Slap. It's just my favorite ending to an attack when the witches are included. So keys to that attack: obviously customization, not using the healers on the western side. Anything else that you noticed in there that you wanted to mention?
No, that's pretty much it, Echo. I mean, it ran like a standard slap. Other than that, the spell composition was pretty much slap. Now, you will see some customization on the poisons. He carried 2. Sometimes you'll see a Skelly instead. Just depends on the attacker's comfort zone. But that's pretty much it.
Well, let's jump into our final attack, which brings both of these strategies together into your creation, the Red Witch. Here we are, guys, on the final base, and like I said, the Red Witch is Goon's creation, so I'm going to sit back, let him tell you what's going on, why he put the strategy together, and how it goes down in this attack. So, Goon, why don't you start telling everyone what's up?
Well, guys, for me, like, what made me kind of make the Red Witch was obviously I used a lot of Witch Slap, but I noticed that it would get hung up on walls a lot inside the base, and I started thinking about Valkyries. You know, Valkyries would be a good addition, you know, under Rage to kind of melt some walls. So that's where I went with that. And this was before kind of the Grundinator was popular, or at least in my neck of the woods. So I wasn't familiar with the Grundinator at that time. That would have helped me, actually. It probably made me go to the Red Witch a little bit sooner. But anyway, you know, and so I decided to replace the Golem with Valkyries. And, you know, you'll see here BA's got a jump in this comp. Now, the original Red Witch, the very first video that I made on it, that I had a jump in it. But after that, I've mutated it or changed it a little bit, and I basically run a Rage, Heal, just like the Grundinator when I run it. So that was pretty much my thought process. Other than that, it runs like a standard slap. You make the funnel with the witches. Whenever the funnel's made, you throw your Valks in there, and you let them go. You know, no Golem anymore.
Okay, so the Valks tank and tear things up rather than that Golem tanking.
Absolutely. So you ready? In 3, 2, 1, play.
Here we go. All right, so call it for us, brother.
Well, you can see right here he's starting to slap over there in this 3 or 6 o'clock corner with the witches.
Yep.
And he should be doing that on the opposite side. He's taking his time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, there he goes. Now he's at the 3 o'clock.
2 healers on each.
Yep, standard slap. It's running just like a standard slap. He's going to make that funnel, and he's going to set it. And then once he gets that town hall, the breadcrumb, as I call it, that last little building on the outside.
Yep.
Once he gets that, well, he's actually set it with a jump because I forgot about the jump. But anyway, the Valks will tear this town hall up and the king, and then they're going to head towards the jump. So he's kind of set their path with that jump spell.
Mm-hmm.
But now remember, Valkyries won't follow a jump if there's still something on the outside. They'll just walk right away from it.
They love to run, man.
Yeah, yeah. So nice poison right there. Everything's going in. He's got a heal down as well. That's good. He's got a rage in the core, working that bow compartment.
Yep.
And to me, it looks really nice here. He's left a bow up, but he's got a skelly spell, so I wouldn't be too concerned about that. He's got a beautiful penetration into the base. He's taking out all that stuff into that compartment. I really love the pathing right now of his Valks, to be honest. They really put him to the best side of the base possible.
It's got the narrow corridor for them to run down, too. Get them to the opposite side.
Yep. But now he's out of spells. He's got his Queen's ability. Mm-hmm. So right now his Valks are probably going to die to that bow.
Yeah.
I don't see it. Happening. And he played his Skelly spell at some point. I missed it. So that's unfortunate because the bow really needed to be tanked by that Skelly spell.
Yeah.
But we know the outcome of this attack, so I don't think it's going to be a problem.
And he has that witch creating skeletons, making some nice tankage. Actually, as I say that, the witch goes down.
Yeah.
There's one left.
There's one left. Yeah, there's one left. But she's going to beat through that wall, her and the queen, and let's see. He's still got the queen phase echo, so I mean, you know, but he's got to melt. He's got to melt through that gold storage. He's got to get that, and he's probably going to phase. Well, he phased early, but I was going to say he's going to have to phase, melt through that, and then once he gets that bow down, it's pretty much really the big dangers to the queen at this point. Now she is taking some hits here, but I'm going to tell you what, in this particular attack, I remember this attack. This is a miracle, this attack. I actually was hooping and hollering at the end of this attack, and guys, pay attention to this.
The skeletons.
It is completely crazy. Whoa. The skeletons survive. They take the wizard, or I mean, they take the hits for the wizard, so he had just enough time to complete the 3-star. This one is a complete Town Hall 9 miracle. Not exactly the example of Red Witch I would have shown on the videos, but nonetheless a very exciting,
it was exciting.
3-star.
Exciting is fun, Goon. Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, man. I mean, it was when I seen this live, dude, and I was just like, whoa, man, because I mean, it was crazy, dude. I thought it was over. I was like, oh no, the queen's dead, and boom, you know, this wizard's like pecking on that archer tower, and he goes and hits the skellies, and then, man, last shots. Yeah, great stuff, man.
So with that attack, you said it wasn't an example. What would you have done differently? Basically, you think that Expo is what messed up the attack.
Yeah,
right?
I think I would have played the Skelly on the bow, the last bow. That's what I always play a Skelly on. When I'm using a Skelly spell, typically it is for the last X bow in the base. I want, because typically there's walls, and I want that bow to be tangled up with the Skellies to give my kill squad time to beat through the walls.
Yeah, that makes sense. So that's a small change you would have made, which would have probably been a big difference in the end. It wouldn't have been as close.
Absolutely.
As that attack
absolutely.
But
you know, but the end result was beautiful, though. I mean, hey, it was definitely a one of a kind.
We need excitement in these attacks, right? It keeps us going.
Very much.
So if I were to ask you, out of the 2 female troops that we focused on today, the Valkyries and the Witches, do you have a favorite? Do you like one over the other, or does it really depend on the attack that you're doing?
It kind of depends on the attack I'm doing. Both of those troops are very strong troops. Obviously, the Witch is much more versatile than the Valk. But, you know, like I said, it It just depends on the base and the needs of the base. But if you ask me which one was better, I'd lean towards the Witch just because of versatility.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. But Goon, I appreciate you coming down here today, breaking down these attacks with me. It was really fun. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to Goon's channel, congratulations to him. He just hit 5,000 subscribers on his channel. If you're not one of them, head on over to his channel right now. I'm going to leave the link in the description. You guys should show him love. He comes out with Clash of Clans videos literally every single day. He does not miss a day. So you're going to want to check him out. Lots of strategy videos for Clash of Clans. Also part of the same clan family as me, the Circle of Clans. If you're interested or looking for a clan family, the Circle of Clans is always recruiting. You could find us on Discord. Or if you are a competitive war clan, a league clan, you could even possibly bring your own whole clan over. Something that we could discuss. But that's been it for today, guys. Like I said, go check out Goon. If you haven't subbed to my channel and you enjoyed this video, please do. Turn on notifications as well. And you could always find me over on Twitter at EchoThroughMe. Goon, your Twitter?
At Cleric Dragoon.
At Cleric Dragoon. Well, that makes sense. But thanks so much, guys. Remember, I have Clash videos for you every single day. Clash Royale videos on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. On Fridays, I also live stream just some casual war and farming and fun with my community here on YouTube. And as I'm losing my breath speaking so fast, Cleric Dragoon and I both host a show that we call the Spring Trap. We bring a guest on from the Clash community and we talk about Clash of Clans, life, love, and whatever. It's a great show, tons of fun. And last week we had Darian, the Supercell community manager. This week we have Lady B coming on the show. It's going to be great. This week it's happening on Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Hopefully you guys can make it down. And that's been it, guys. Thank you again, Goon. Nice to have you.
We'll see you, bro.
And I'll see all of you back here again tomorrow. Until then, be good.